Welcome back to the original Sprout Malibu Longboard Championships presented by Tractor Beverage Company, and we got a match for you. Number 2 seed Kai Sallas is out in the water in the blue jersey, coming up against Big B.Skinner in this match number 4. Winner of this man-on-man heat moves on into the title match with a chance of a world title.
We got 2 different swell directions. You got those ones that come down the point, which is exactly what Kai's paddling for this now. He's going to want to start early and build momentum after watching that last heat, 27 minutes until some waves were scored. So here goes Kai on an early match start, and he knows Ben is going to be running out of energy.
Talk about precision on the nose and power in the turns. Kai Sallas, the veteran of this entire top 8 for the men, number 2 seed, and he is showing why he's one of the guys to beat. Wants a world title. He looks like he's on form today at Malibu. Continues on the nose. He's just camped out. He's taking a long-term lease out on that nose space right now, and that is a way to start a heat.
Wow, that is some surfing from Kai Sallas that I haven't even seen this year, not to have been running. And look, see this paddle from Kai, hunting down the line, we call it, up on the nose. Little nice tight 5, high on the wave, gets a nice 10. So starting early, holding the nose ride in the pocket there. See the board buried way back in the tail. Critical nose riding with a bit of elevation from Kai, carving that around. You can see the hatchet fin pivoting through that turn. Nice poise, style, flow, and grace from Kai Sallas. Footwork, and here holds the 5, close 5, not quite a 10, but the judges will appreciate the style in here, and he gets a soul arch in this section here. Beautiful nose riding and delicate footwork from Kai Sallas.
Could this be his time? He's going to have to get past this guy. This is B.Skinner on the replay.
A lot smaller wave, first impression than Kai Sallas, but Ben, he knows this spot. This is his 3rd surf today. Up on the nose, hanging 10. The board floating in there. Oh, wow, steering on the nose, and he must have seen a section down the line here at the contest site. So keeping that board under wraps. Kai Sallas, he's been riding that 9.8 prototype all year, so this is something we haven't seen yet. Here he goes.
Sallas up again. This is going to be the backup score. 5 to 10. Again, the board just locked in trim, locked in on the nose, turning from the nose. Check out the trim, check out the high line, check out the balance and the grace. Mix that with a powerful turn. Kai Sallas is easily going to back up that 9.1, and he is going to put Big B.Skinner right up against the ropes.
First impression is he's doing the first turns we've seen all day. First turns of consequence. This is phenomenal surfing from Kai, and he's going to go excellent again. You cannot do much more on a wave like this at Malibu. This is a performance I haven't seen from Kai Sallas. Like, with the calm nature, you can't see any nerves out there.
Hasn't been hanging around a lot on the scene. Probably just preparing for this day, because this is the day for Kai Sallas. Check out this replay.
Beautiful nose riding, hanging 10 there. That board weighing down the whitewash in on the tail, weighting it. So that's where you get the critical nose riding. It doesn't get any more perfect for a waist-high wave than that surfing from Kai Sallas. Beautiful timing, poise, style, and the Hawaiian putting on a show here at First Point Malibu for the finals. See the water in his wetsuit there too. That's pretty classic. You know the feeling of those old wetsuits. You need the zippers.
Here we go. B.Skinner needs to get in on the action. 5 to 10. Nice control from on the nose. Clears this section. Stays up there. Has to step back just for a bit to control his speed down the line. Soul arching here through this section. High line and a little catch there. Has to catch himself back up. Now stuck in the white water, back to the clear face. Big turn for Skinner. One more time up on the nose, so this is going to get him right back on program. Inside streak section, and B.Skinner right on the beach. That's going to be his best wave, so we need a wave score for Kai Sallas as well as a wave score for B.Skinner to set this year.
And B.Skinner, the answer back, 4 steps up to the nose, and this 10 steering. Any chance that his fin may be having an issue, you can't tell on this wave. Beautiful footwork there, riding high and holding the 10, like in that last heat. So maybe better than that wave in that last heat. Beautiful nose riding from Ben. Nearly loses it, grabs it, holds it, drives through the section in the middle of the board, looks behind, little carve back, snaps it back into the pocket, and he's up on the nose again. That board buried way back in the curl. Critical surfing there for B.Skinner, and once again, like Kai Sallas on that last wave, there's not much else you can do on a waist-high wave than hang 10 like that.
B.Skinner, Kai Sallas, as well as Kai Stewart, we are guaranteed, Matt, a new world champion on the longboards for longboard men. Here we go. B.Skinner hasn't heard the score on his last wave. No hesitation here for the surf from the UK. Back up on the nose there, plows through the whitewater, and gets disengaged.
How exciting to see some new blood.
Back to live action, and B.Skinner, he needs a 9.05 at this point to turn the heat. Up on the nose there. That's going to cost him through this section right here. The downtime is also not going to let him achieve that score. He recognizes that and kicks out early on that wave.
Yeah, can't help but feel, there's Kai doing the same thing, something you don't see in any other forms of wave riding as surfers standing up on their boards. Here goes Kai Sallas.
Here we go. Kai Sallas continues to surf through here. A lot of control, hanging 10 and gliding through here, turning from the nose, adjusting his line, looking smooth, looking composed. Great footwork by Sallas. Drop knee cutback for some variety. And Kai looking extremely confident at this point, Matt.
Wow, another great wave there, and it's lucky he took it, because B.Skinner would have turned around, identifying that there was a wave behind him. But you see that westerly wind blowing up. That was predicted to hit early this afternoon, creating a much crumblier surface. So very lucky that both these surfers started early, locking in some excellent range scores at 9.10 in the opening moments of this heat. Good in the crumblier conditions to hold the nose any better than before, but he gave it his red-hot shot here. Kai, nice. You see his knees bent, not so much 45 degrees, but just absorbing any of the kinks or the wobbles in the wave, and he's just balancing and levitating on the nose. Nice mid-board flow, stepping back. Nice redirect there into the pocket. And the key there is the tail. It's the most important part of the nose ride. When that's buried back in the pocket, that's when the judges will start going, okay, that's a scoring nose ride. That's very functional, critical, and an element of difficulty. And control, along with style, flow, and grace.
Coming soon to WorldSurfLeague.com, as well as you can find on our YouTube channel. It's WSL Finals Presents. The WSL Finals that happened all at Lower Trussels in September. We crowned Felipe Toledo for a second world title, as well as a newly crowned women's world champ in the way of Caroline Marks. The WSL Presents specials, you want to check them out. We have being frontside. Is that going to be an advantage once we get to those title matches? We'll see. Here we go. Skinner on the nose, gliding nicely. Smaller wave though, and that's not going to be. Remember, B.Skinner needs that 9.05. You can see him in the needs column, and that's what he's required to take the lead off of Kai Sallas. Kai, here goes Kai. He's going to utilize his priority. Curious move for me. We'll see what Kai has. There's that 10 again, and he is just so sturdy on the nose. Has to step back a bit. The section raises up in front of him. Kai streaking back on the nose. If he wants to increase his scoreline, he needs to do better than an 8.27. So he's got a lofty goal on this wave to get above that 8.27. But again, just a lot of control right from the nose of the surfboard.
Yeah, he's well on his way too. Beautiful hang 10 to finish that. You're right, a smaller to medium-sized wave, Kaipo, and to keep Ben off that wave, it was a logical idea for him to take that. Did he improve? We'll have to wait and see. One thing I wanted to note is that he may be trying to put Ben into combination situation too. So if Kai was to increase his total by another point, he would put Ben into combination situation, the underdog into a heat, and he'll grab that excellent range score. And beautiful opening hang 10. See that board sending him high on the wave? And that is a really nice feeling. It looks good, and it gives you some speed when you drop back down the wave like that. Carving it back through again, and he'll use his footwork to get back up on the nose, nice and high, drops down. So a little bit wider this board in the tail than perhaps his other boards. Wow, Very technical nose riding there from Kai Sallas, and using the middle of the board now. So a well-rounded wave. There's not much else he could have done on that wave. Very technical, experienced surfing there from the Hawaiian.
And taking a look at this replay,
he's actually looking at the board going, uh-oh, he's in the pocket. Because you see the surfer on the wave, and here he goes now. He's going to try and answer back, needing a 9.54.
Skinner fades the takeoff, gets to the nose, perched up in a 10 here. Hands behind his back, looking casual. Pump turn there to clear the next section. Here he goes with a 5. Walks back big, a powerful downturn for Ben Skinner. One more time. Streaks with the 5 here through this section. Gets up to the 10, touches it for a moment. More agile footwork from the surfer from UK. Skinner again. Coming around here, and Ben taps the nose one more time. Little snap on the inside there. Very busy wave for Ben Skinner. Look at the judges' tower, and we will see where that number ends up. It would have to be the best wave of this match so far.
And whipping that one around, so really throwing everything at that wave. Beautiful perch 10 on the outside section, and he pumps through to the high line, back on the nose again. Another really nicely timed nose ride. Big cut down, stepping forward to get that speed and through the section. So that there, the critical moment of the wave. And if he's going to give it a chance, this is his best wave of the heat so far, I believe. So nice turns, critical nose rides, unpredictable where he's driving through the section on the nose. The judges will really eat all of this up. If you were to pick anything, Kaipo, the flow element between the maneuvers, where Ben's stabbing the turn.
Thank you, AJ. Skinner on the paddle here. Remember, he needs an 8.37. Take the lead, gets up onto the nose. 10 has to switch back, sees that wave did not have the quality necessary. Now he's going to try to move down the point and get away from Kai Sallas. Skinner's going to get it. Here we go. 5, trim, 10. Looks back. He's disinterested in that wave. He saw it peel down the line fast. A little frustration happening right now. You can see the body language of Ben Skinner. A little bit of frustration. And also Kai Sallas keeping Ben right within his eyesight. That's the highest single wave score in this match. Here we go. This is an inside one. 8.37. He's going to need something miraculous right here. Nice start on the nose for Skinner. And the board gets away from him. That's going to be the end of the heat for Ben Skinner.
Wow, Kai's going to go on this wave as Ben loses his board. So Kai pulling off that. So regains priority. And it looks like maybe a victory lap for Kai Sallas as Ben loses that board, but no love lost.
We'll be battling in that title match for a world title, and there's the numbers, Matt. Both surfers in this match number 4 going excellent.
Incredible surfing from both of these surfers, and they've just adapted to the criteria in the last 5 years so well. Kai Sallas looking silky smooth. That was some of the best surfing I've seen from Kai in the modern era, and I look forward to this final matchup. It's going to be an absolute battle for the ages.